Tonight, before you close your eyes, I want you to listen very carefully. Something extraordinary is about to unfold. This is not a routine bedtime prayer. This is a divine moment, a holy appointment set by God Himself. You didn't click this video by accident. You were led here, drawn into this very second, because heaven has something to release into your life tonight. A breakthrough, a peace, a protection, a shift you cannot afford to miss. As the world grows quiet and the night settles around you, the Spirit of God is closer than your breath. He is ready to calm every storm in your mind, to silence every fear, and to surround your room with an atmosphere of holy peace. If you stay with me until the end, I believe God will move in ways you have long prayed for. You will not end this night the same way you started it. Before we begin, take one moment to support this prayer. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a night of God's covering. And write your prayer below in the comments. Your words of faith activate heaven. As you settle into this sacred moment, I want you to breathe deeply and allow your heart to become aware of the presence of God filling the room. Tonight is not a night of fear. Tonight is a night of divine covering. Every weight that has been sitting on your chest, every thought that has been running wild in your mind, every worry that tried to follow you into this moment, God is confronting them one by one. You are not listening to this prayer alone. Heaven is leaning in. Angels are taking their places. The Spirit of the Lord is ready to move. Think about how many nights you have gone to bed carrying invisible battles. Nights when you tried to sleep, but your mind kept replaying conversations, mistakes, or fears about tomorrow. Nights when you felt spiritually attacked, emotionally exhausted, or mentally overwhelmed. But tonight is different. Tonight, God is drawing a line in the sand. What followed you into this day will not follow you into tomorrow. What tried to torment your mind will lose its grip. What weighed your spirit down is being lifted right now by the peace of God that surpasses all understanding. Let your heart open as you listen, because the Lord is beginning to speak. His voice may not be loud, but it is steady. His peace may not shout, but it fills every corner of the room until fear has no space left to breathe. Feel the calm settling over you, like a soft blanket of grace unfolding layer by layer. Feel the tension releasing from your shoulders. Feel your heartbeat slowing into a rhythm of rest. You are not drifting into sleep alone. You are being carried into rest by the hands of the one who never sleeps nor slumbers. Right now, imagine God placing His hand over your mind. Every thought that has been racing begins to quiet. Every anxious whisper loses its power. Every lie the enemy has spoken over you is silenced. The presence of God is stronger than anything that has tried to disturb your peace. You are stepping into a place where His voice becomes clearer than the noise of worry. There is a reason the enemy attacks you most when you try to rest. Because rest is where God restores you. Rest is where He heals you. Rest is where He speaks to you in ways you may not perceive during the chaos of the day. Rest is where He renews your strength for the assignments ahead. That is why tonight's prayer holds so much power, because you are declaring that God, not fear, will have the final word over your night. As you listen, I want you to picture your room filled with light, God's light that no darkness can overcome. It fills the corners, the walls, the atmosphere. Imagine angels taking their stations, one at each entrance, one near your bed, one hovering above you with wings stretched, watching over you while you sleep. Nothing unclean, nothing fearful, nothing sent by the enemy can approach you tonight. You are shielded by the Almighty. You are covered by His presence. Now let your spirit begin to surrender the burdens you carried today. Lay them down one by one. Lay down the worry about your future. God is already preparing the path. Lay down the weight of mistakes. His mercy is new every morning. Lay down the exhaustion you've been hiding. He is your strength. Lay down the fear of what tomorrow holds. He holds tomorrow in His hands. Tonight, something inside you will begin to shift. You may not see it with your natural eyes, but your spirit will feel it. Old anxieties will loosen. Old wounds will begin to heal. Old fears will lose their authority. A holy calm will settle over your heart like a soft whisper that says, I am with you. I am protecting you. I am guiding you. I am sustaining you. The Lord is not far. He is here. The same God who parted seas, who shut the mouths of lions, who healed the sick, who comforted the broken. He is standing beside you right now, and He will not leave you. So as we continue, keep your heart open. Let your faith rise. Let your spirit lean in. Let every distraction fade until the only voice you hear is the voice of God speaking peace into your night. As we continue in this sacred atmosphere, allow your heart to sink deeper into the presence of God. Every moment you stay here, every breath you take in this peace, is pulling you further away from the chaos of today and closer to the refuge of His love. God is not only calming your mind tonight, He is reordering things in your spirit. What felt heavy is becoming light. What felt overwhelming is losing its power. What felt confusing is beginning to make sense in His presence. There is a peace God gives that cannot be duplicated by the world. It is not shallow, temporary, or fragile. It is a peace that anchors your soul even when storms rise. It is a peace that whispers, "You are safe," even when life feels uncertain. It is the peace Jesus spoke about when He said, "My peace I give to you." And tonight, that peace is flowing into you like a gentle river, washing away tension you didn't even realize you were holding. Let the noise fade. Let the day fall behind you. Let every thought that tries to interrupt this moment be silenced. This time belongs to God. This time belongs to your healing. This time belongs to your peace. As your spirit begins to open, imagine the weight lifting off your chest. Imagine the knot in your stomach loosening. Imagine the tightness in your shoulders releasing. This is not imagination. This is the Holy Spirit moving. You are stepping into alignment with the presence of God, where burdens break, where hearts soften, where clarity rises. Right now, God is reminding you that you are not forgotten. He has seen every tear you cried silently. He has felt every wave of fear that hit you out of nowhere. He has watched every moment you tried to be strong even when you were breaking inside. And tonight He is saying, rest. I am here. You don't have to carry this anymore. Let those words sink deeply into your spirit. You don't have to carry this anymore. Not the fear, not the worries, not the loneliness, not the guilt, not the pressure to hold everything together. God is lifting it from you, and what He lifts, the enemy cannot put back. What He breaks, the enemy cannot rebuild. What He restores, the enemy cannot steal. Feel His nearness. Feel His gentleness. He is not harsh with you. He is not disappointed in you. He is the Father who comforts, the shepherd who guides, the protector who stands guard while you sleep. Even when you don't see Him, His presence fills the room. Even when you don't hear Him, His voice calms your soul. Even when you feel alone, He surrounds you with love. Tonight, God is rebuilding the walls the enemy tried to break. He is renewing the strength life tried to drain. He is rekindling the fire that worry tried to extinguish. You are not weak for needing rest. You are not weak for feeling overwhelmed. You are not weak for reaching out to God tonight. You are wise. You are chosen. You are seen. Now gently place your hands over your heart. Feel your heartbeat. It is not just a pulse. It is proof that God still has purpose for you. If He were finished, you would not be here. Every beat is a reminder that He is sustaining you, holding you, carrying you into the next season. You are not at the end of your story. You are not stuck. You are not defeated. You are stepping into a new chapter marked by peace and covered in divine protection. As your heartbeat steadies, let your breathing slow into a peaceful rhythm. With every inhale, receive His presence. With every exhale, release the remaining weight from your day. You are exchanging heaviness for rest, fear for faith, anxiety for assurance. God is resetting your spirit from the inside out. And now begin to think of the things that have been weighing on you, the situations you cannot control, the people you worry about, the decisions that feel overwhelming. One by one, place them into God's hands. Picture yourself releasing them into His light, knowing that nothing you surrender to Him is ever lost. His hands are safer than yours. His wisdom is greater than your understanding. His timing is perfect. You are not losing control. You are giving God room to move. You are not stepping back. You are stepping into trust. You are not letting go out of fear. You are letting go because you finally realize you don't have to fight alone. Let this truth settle deeply. God is working even now. In the silence, He is moving. In the stillness, He is fighting battles you cannot see. In the night hours, He is preparing victories you will walk into tomorrow. As you remain in this atmosphere of deep peace, let your heart continue to soften before the presence of God. Each moment you linger here is opening more space within you for Him to move. The noise of the day is fading. The weight you carried is lifting. And now, the Holy Spirit is drawing you gently into a place of healing that reaches deeper than your mind, deeper than your emotions, deep into the very core of your soul. Tonight, God is not only calming your anxiety, He is mending wounds you've hidden even from yourself. Wounds from words that cut deep. Wounds from people who should have protected you but hurt you. Wounds from disappointments that left you feeling hollow. Wounds from seasons where you felt unseen, unheard, and unloved. These wounds do not scare God. They do not overwhelm Him. They do not make Him turn away. Instead, they pull Him closer to you. Feel His nearness. There is a tenderness in the way He approaches you. Not demanding, not rushing, not forcing, just gently, like a loving father who sits beside you and says, "I know, I saw it all, and I will heal you." You don't have to pretend to be strong before God. You don't have to hide the tears that never fall. You don't have to mask the exhaustion behind a smile. You don't have to carry the pressure to hold everything together anymore. God is not asking you to be perfect. He is asking you to be His. And being His means you can lean, you can rest, you can fall into His arms without fear. Let this truth settle. God is not disappointed in you. He is not frustrated with you. He is not surprised by your struggles. He is patient with you. He is compassionate toward you. He is committed to restoring what life tried to break. Even the parts of you that feel too damaged, too tired, too messy, God calls them redeemable. He calls them restorable. He calls them His. Take another slow breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let the tension melt. Let your mind quiet. God is bringing stillness, not just around you, but inside you. Tonight, He is reminding you of something powerful. You were never meant to battle the night alone. You were never meant to lie awake in fear, replaying worst-case scenarios. You were never meant to carry the future as if everything depends on you. You were never meant to drown under the pressures of life with no lifeline. His presence is your refuge. His promises are your anchor. His peace is your inheritance. And now imagine the Lord placing His hand on your head. Feel the warmth of His presence flowing through you, traveling down your mind, into your chest, through your body, and settling into your spirit. He is aligning every part of you with His peace. He is calming the chaos that tried to control your thoughts. He is quieting the noise that has been overwhelming your heart. He is breaking the heaviness that has been pressing on your spirit. God is not only healing you, He is strengthening you. You may feel weak, but He is restoring your strength in ways you cannot yet see. Tonight's rest will not be ordinary. It will be supernatural. It will be restorative. It will be the kind of sleep where your spirit is refreshed, your mind is renewed, and your body is restored. And as you rest, God is working behind the scenes. He is arranging things you have prayed for. He is removing things that are not meant for you. He is opening doors no one can shut. He is closing doors that were draining your peace. He is positioning people in your life who will bless you. He is moving obstacles out of your path. He is preparing breakthroughs that will surprise you. Nothing about your life is random. Nothing about this moment is accidental. God is intentional. He is deliberate. He is sovereign. The fact that you are listening to this prayer tonight means He is pursuing you, calling you, inviting you into deeper trust. You may not see the full picture, but He does. And He's whispering to your spirit now, you are safe. You are loved. You are mine. Rest. I am here. Let that assurance wrap around you like a blanket of light. You don't need to figure everything out before morning. You don't need to worry about what tomorrow holds. You don't need to fight battles meant for God. Tonight, you simply rest. Tonight, you surrender. Tonight, you allow the one who watches over you to take His rightful place as your protector, your comforter, and your peace. As we continue in this holy stillness, your spirit is settling into a place where God can speak clearly to you. The noise of the day does not follow you here. The heaviness of the world cannot reach you in this moment. You are in the presence of the Almighty, the one who holds galaxies in His hands, yet chooses to rest His peace upon you tonight. Feel the weight of His love wrapping around you like a warm cloak. It is not distant. It is not abstract. It is tangible, real, settling over you with a gentleness that no human could ever replicate. God is leaning close, attending to every detail of your heart. Nothing is too small for Him to heal. Nothing is too hidden for Him to restore. Tonight, He invites you to breathe again, not just physically but spiritually. To breathe out fear and breathe in His nearness. To release the heaviness and receive His rest. Let your thoughts slow down, like waves becoming calm after a storm. You don't need to wrestle with anything right now. You don't need to figure out the future. You don't need to fix what went wrong. This moment is for one thing only: surrender. And surrender is not weakness. It is trust. It is the quiet confidence that the one who created you is capable of carrying what you cannot. It is the realization that you're not giving up. You're giving it to God. Begin now to offer Him the things you've kept locked inside, those concerns you rarely speak aloud. The fears you're afraid to admit, the disappointments you hide from others. Imagine placing them gently into His hands. His hands do not shake. His hands do not tremble. His hands do not drop what you give Him. Feel the relief that comes from releasing what was never meant to rest on your shoulders. You are not the savior of your family. You are not the one who holds the universe together. God is, and He has never needed you to be the one responsible for everything. He simply wants your heart, your trust, your yes. As you surrender, God begins to pour strength into the places that were drained. You can feel it now, your spirit growing lighter, your mind quieter, your heart steadier. This is what happens when you give God room to work. And now, let your heart reflect on how many times God has carried you before. Times He protected you without you even knowing. Times He blocked doors because they were not meant to open. Times He held back harm, redirected your path, comforted your tears, or whispered peace into your storm. You are not here tonight because you made it on your own. You are here because God has been faithful. That same faithfulness is covering you now. Let your spirit hear this truth deeply. God is not late. God is not silent. God is not ignoring you. He is preparing something greater than you expected. The delay is not denial. The silence is not absence. The waiting is not abandonment. Every moment is working for your good, even the ones you don't understand yet. Now picture your room once more, washed in soft, holy light. There is a calmness resting over every corner. The atmosphere has shifted. The spiritual heaviness that once pressed on you has lifted. You are surrounded by peace. Peace that shields, peace that embraces, peace that speaks louder than fear. The angels assigned to you are standing guard. Nothing sent by the enemy can cross the threshold of your room. You are covered, protected, defended by heaven itself. No weapon formed against you tonight will prosper. No dark thought will invade your mind. No fear will disturb your rest. God's peace is becoming the atmosphere around you, the rhythm within you, the anchor beneath you. Now let your heart whisper this truth to God. I trust you. Say it softly, but let it come from a deep place. A place that knows you cannot control everything, but He can. A place that understands His love is unwavering. A place that recognizes His presence is enough. I trust you. Feel those words settle into your spirit like a seed planted in good soil. Trust will grow overnight. Hope will rise by morning. Strength will return with the dawn. You are safe. You are seen. You are held. And God will not leave you for one moment tonight. As this night deepens, the presence of God begins to settle even more gently over you. The longer you remain here, the more layers of tension fall away, almost unnoticed. This is how God heals, quietly, deeply, thoroughly. He moves through the places you tried to ignore, the places you tried to numb, the places you thought were too tangled to mend. But nothing is too complicated for the one who created you. Feel Him drawing closer. Each breath you take becomes easier, lighter, as though the air itself is carrying peace into your lungs. God is not only watching over you, He is working within you. He is restoring what was drained, renewing what was depleted, repairing what was broken. You are being rebuilt from the inside out. Let your heart settle into this truth. You are not alone. Not for a moment. Not for a second. Even when you felt abandoned, God was beside you. Even when you cried in silence, He was listening. Even when you walked through long nights of confusion or fear, He was guiding you step by step. Nothing escaped His attention. Nothing surprised Him. Nothing about your journey has pushed Him away. Tonight, He wants you to rest in the certainty of His love. You don't need to convince Him to care. You don't need to earn His attention. You don't need to fight for a place in His heart. You already have it. You have always had it. Let your spirit reflect on this. God has carried you through things you thought would break you. He stood between you and dangers you never saw coming. He whispered strength into your heart when you thought you had none left. He lifted you when life pushed you down. And He is doing it again right now, quietly, faithfully, lovingly. You may not feel strong at this moment, but God is strengthening you. You may not feel brave, but He is making you courageous. You may not feel certain, but He is guiding you with divine clarity. You may not feel worthy, but He is reminding you that you are His beloved child. And now, picture your heart like a gently beating light, dimmed by stress, but never extinguished. With every second you remain in His presence, the light grows brighter. God is reigniting what life tried to dim. He is restoring joy piece by piece. He is rebuilding peace like stones laid one upon another. He is expanding your capacity to trust, to hope, to rest. Tonight, He whispers into the depths of your spirit, "You are safe with me." Not safe because life is predictable. Not safe because everything is easy. Not safe because the road is smooth. But safe because He is with you. His presence is your protection. His love is your shelter. His peace is your covering. His promises are your foundation. Let this assurance fill the room. No fear can stay where God dwells. No darkness can stand where His light rests. No anxiety can survive in the atmosphere of His peace. The enemy loses every foothold tonight. Every tormenting thought is silenced. Every lingering worry is dismissed. Every shadow of fear is pushed out by the radiance of His presence. Now imagine God's peace flowing over your mind like warm oil, soothing every thought, calming every memory, quieting every inner storm. It moves gently across your forehead, down your temples, across your chest, and into the deeper places where stress likes to hide. Feel it softening everything that has been tight, easing everything that has been heavy, releasing everything that has been trapped inside you. God is not only giving you rest, He is giving you restoration. Restoration of joy, restoration of strength, restoration of clarity, restoration of hope. And now, in this holy quietness, begin to release the future into God's hands. The decisions you worry about, the timing you cannot control, the outcomes you cannot predict. Place them all into His care. What you surrender tonight becomes what He strengthens tomorrow. He is already preparing the morning that awaits you. A morning where your spirit will rise lighter. A morning where peace will greet you like a friend. A morning where the burdens of yesterday will feel distant, small, and powerless. Let this final truth wrap gently around your heart. God watches over you even when you sleep. His love does not pause. His protection does not fade. His presence does not leave. You can sleep in peace tonight because God is awake. God is guarding you. God is covering you fully. As you stay in this place of holy peace, your spirit is becoming more receptive to the whispers of God. The night is still, the noise has faded, and now the gentle voice of the Lord can speak to you in ways that reach deeper than the surface of your thoughts. He is guiding you, comforting you, and preparing your heart for the rest that will restore your strength. Right now, imagine yourself standing before God, not with fear, not with shame, not with hesitation, but with openness. Picture Him looking at you with tenderness in His eyes. You may see your flaws, but He sees your potential. You may remember your mistakes, but He remembers His mercy. You may feel overwhelmed by your emotions, but He is moved with compassion. He knows you fully and loves you completely. Let that truth soften every anxious place inside you. All the tension that tried to cling to your heart today begins to melt away under the warmth of His presence. It is like watching the frost disappear when the morning sun rises. God's love is doing that for your soul right now. It is melting the fear. It is dissolving the worry. It is pushing out the heaviness that has been weighing on your mind. Take a slow breath. Feel the atmosphere shifting again. You are not trying to relax. God is relaxing you. You are not trying to quiet your mind. God is quieting it. You are not trying to hold yourself together. God is holding you. Tonight, He is reminding you that you do not have to be strong all the time. You do not have to pretend everything is fine. You do not have to carry the weight of every expectation people have placed on you. God is giving you permission to rest, real rest, deep rest, the kind of rest that reaches the unseen parts of you that have been strained for far too long. Let your heart hear this truth. God is not measuring your worth by your productivity. He is not evaluating your value by how much you accomplish. You are loved because you are His. You matter because you belong to Him. You are valuable because He created you with intention. Before you performed, before you succeeded, before you failed, before you struggled, He loved you first. Now picture God placing His hands gently over your shoulders. Feel the weight of His peace pressing softly into your spirit. It is steady. It is grounding. It is healing you in layers. Every moment of surrender is making room for Him to do what only He can do. And now, let God begin to speak into the areas of your life that have felt uncertain. The prayers you have been waiting for answers to. The decisions that have been lingering on your heart. The situations that feel out of your control. You may not receive the full answer tonight, but you will receive peace. Peace that tells you God holds the outcome. Peace that reminds you that uncertainty is the place where faith grows. In this holy quietness, Imagine God strengthening the foundation of your life. He is reinforcing the places that felt shaky. He is stabilizing what threatened to fall apart. He is rebuilding what felt too damaged to restore. You may not see the construction happening, but your spirit can feel the shift. Things are being rearranged for your good. Let hope rise inside your heart. Not a loud hope, but a gentle one. The kind of hope that whispers, God is working. The kind of hope that says, I don't know how, but I know who. The kind of hope that lifts your chin, even when life tries to push it down. As this hope grows, so does your faith. You may think your faith is small, but in God's hands, even a small seed becomes a great tree. Tonight, God is watering that seed with His presence. He is nurturing your trust. He is strengthening your belief. He is preparing you for answered prayers. Now, picture your room once more. No longer dim with worry, but filled with a soft glow of divine peace. This is what your nights can become. A sanctuary of God's presence, a place where fear loses its power, a place where rest is holy and healing. Let this final truth sink deeply into you. God is not simply giving you rest, He is giving you Himself. His nearness is your peace. His presence is your shelter. His love is your assurance. And as long as He is with you, you have nothing to fear. You are safe tonight. You are held tonight. You are loved tonight. And God will watch over you until the morning light returns. As we enter this final stretch of tonight's prayer, let your heart settle into the deepest level of peace you have felt so far. Every breath you take is calmer. Every thought is quieter. Every part of your soul is resting safely in the presence of God. You have walked through release, healing, surrender, and restoration tonight. And now, God is covering you with a blessing that will remain with you not just for this night, but for the days ahead. Feel the stillness around you. This is not emptiness. This is God filling the atmosphere with His presence. The very air in your room feels different because heaven has drawn near. The peace you feel is not temporary. It is not fragile. It is the kind of peace that anchors your spirit, strengthens your heart, and steadies your mind. In this holy silence, God begins to speak words over you that cut through every fear. Words that settle deeper than anything you heard today. Words that reshape the way you see yourself and your future. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not unprotected. You are not unloved. The world may have moments when it overlooks you, but God never does. The world may misunderstand you, but God sees you fully. The world may place pressure on you, but God places grace upon you. You are safe in His presence because His love holds every part of you. Your fears, your dreams, your wounds, your hopes. Tonight, God is sealing your spirit with divine peace. Peace that guards like a shield. Peace that wraps around you like a warm blanket. Peace that sinks into your bones and quiets every restless place inside you. Nothing can imitate this peace. Nothing can replace it. Nothing the enemy attempts can overpower it. Picture yourself now resting in God's hands, not just spiritually, but completely. Imagine those hands holding your future, your family, your health, your decisions, your purpose. Nothing slips through his fingers. Nothing is lost. Nothing is overlooked. What you place into his hands tonight is safer than it has ever been. Now imagine God standing beside your bed, watching over you with the eyes of a father who never grows weary. He is not distant. He is not passive. He is alert, guarding, attentive. The room may be dark, but his presence is light. The world may sleep, but he does not. As you rest, he works. As you surrender, he strengthens. As you sleep, he fights battles on your behalf. Let your heart feel this truth. You do not have to stay awake to protect yourself. God is your protector. You do not have to stay anxious to control tomorrow. God holds tomorrow. You do not have to worry about what you cannot change. God is already moving in places you cannot see. Tonight, he is fortifying your spirit. Every crack caused by stress is being filled with peace. Every wound caused by fear is being soothed by his presence. Every shadow lingering in your mind is being pushed out by his light. You are being made whole not by your effort, but by his love. Take another slow breath, and as you exhale, release the last pieces of tension from your body. Release the fear of the unknown. Release the weight of expectations. Release the quiet worries that tried to hide in the back of your mind. Let them go. This is holy ground. This is God's moment with you. He is giving you rest, deep, supernatural, renewing rest. Rest that reaches beyond your body and into your spirit. Rest that heals parts of you that medicine cannot touch. Rest that restores hope. Rest that resets your mind. Rest that prepares your heart for a new dawn. And now, may this blessing wrap around you as you sleep tonight. May the peace of God settle over you like gentle rain, calming every storm within you. May his angels surround your room, guarding every side, standing watch while you rest. May his love fill your dreams with comfort, assurance, and quiet joy. May every worry fall silent under the weight of his presence. May your spirit awaken tomorrow refreshed, renewed, strengthened, and filled with hope. May the light of God guide your steps, soften your days, and lift your heart into deeper faith. You are covered. You are protected. You are restored. You are loved beyond measure. As you prepare to drift into sleep, let this final truth echo softly within you. God is here. God is near. God is watching over you. And tonight you will rest in perfect peace.